Only me, right? This is harder than it looks.
In today's video, we are going to be tackling my crusty, dusty, musty living room and getting into some spring cleaning and decorating. If you are excited for some serious cleaning motivation, give me a thumbs up and let's get into this.
This hair is not having it today. Oh! I don't know what to do.
What?
Hello there, come on in. We are going to go ahead and get started with an overview of this living room. Just the way it happened to look on this day, it has been severely put on the back burner while I've been doing other things around the house. So today we are finally going to tackle this mess, get some spring cleaning done, some deep cleaning done, and even some decorating. Somehow I still managed to have some remnants from Christmas around the house, so we're going to get that taken care of as well, and a lot of dusting, so stay tuned for that. First things first, I want to get this space tidied up, and I'm going to go ahead and wash these throw blankets. It was a beautiful day on this day in Virginia. On this day, there were 3 days, and this one was the beautiful one. We also had one that was like rainy and very cold, so you never know what you're going to get this time of year in Virginia, but we are taking advantage today. I had already washed these blankets and pillows here in this basket, and we are going to take care of them, but I didn't want to put them out until I got this furniture in here cleaned and some dusting done. So just continuing on with this tidy up before we get into our cleaning.
Only me, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I only had one fresh duster to add to my little ceiling duster here, but that's okay. We're just gonna make do with it.
This is harder than it looks.
Before we get any further into the video, I want to let you guys know that I struggled so hard with the lighting in this video. And so there are going to be some shots that are too dark in my opinion, and then there are going to be some shots that are way too bright, and I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong with my camera, but we are going to work on it and we're going to get through it. It's not so bad, but you guys are going to see my camera's kind of acting up, and so when I go to look at a shot, the light will be there and then it'll slowly fade away. So I got to figure that out, but for now we are doing all right. We made it through. We got this video today. The blades on this fan weren't too bad at all, but the part where the light bulbs go and that little bowl thing, that they needed some TLC. They needed some love. So happy Sunday to all of my wonderful friends who are catching this on Sunday. I hope you all have had a great weekend, and I hope that you all are getting excited and pumped for a brand new week ahead. Let me know in the comments how you're doing out there in your place in the world. Have you started on any spring cleaning yet? Let me know down in the comments below. What are you getting into this week? I'm hoping to be doing a lot of decluttering and continuing on with some spring cleaning. It felt so good to get this room all done. Oh my gosh, the transformation, just the feel of energy, the shift in energy in this place is amazing. But we are going to go ahead and get these shelves all wiped down. I love having these above the window shelves to decorate. It is so perfect, especially when you have little ones and breakable things that you don't want to worry about being set out within reach. Now, if you watched my video last Sunday when I did the laundry room, then you know what I'm talking about when I say this is the point where I take it a step too far. And yes, in my head, I'm like, okay, let's just go and do it all and get it all done and have it all finished, all of it perfect everywhere. But I was on a time crunch, as I always am, and this wasn't exactly the day to be doing the window tracks. So the inside of the window would have been just fine to keep me moving along on what I was trying to accomplish for this day, but hey, we got one window track nice and clean, so that's one I won't have to do when I go back to do it, right? But I tend to do this to myself. I'll go too deep into something that I shouldn't really be doing, like it really isn't top priority. So yeah, I think next time that I go to film, I'm gonna make myself a little checklist of exactly what I want to be doing and stick to that list. There are only so many hours in a day and so much that you can get done, and I definitely try to make the most use out of my time in the best way possible. So pretty much having time for these projects, it's like an hour to 2 hours a day that I can really work on something that's not my normal stuff that I have to be doing, like running the kids to school and cooking and all of that stuff. So definitely have to be very wise about managing my time. And of course, having laundry going in the background always helps you feel more accomplished. And we're gonna hang these outside and let them get some fresh air, just running on through them fibers and making it smell all fresh and clean. While our throw pillows wash, we're gonna go ahead and tackle this crusty door. And yep, look, see there, you can see how that lighting changed. But anyway, you can see we need to give some love to this grimy door. So back to the lighting topic, I just want to touch on that again while I have a chance. Like, I feel like the universe was just out to get me on the lighting, because on this first day, of course, it was beautiful outside and we had lots and lots of beautiful natural light. And so then my camera was acting up with that. So later on this day, I ended up catching the cord on my ring light on a corner in the house that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it ended up yanking the wire out of the little thing where you turn the button on. So I also broke my ring light. I don't know, the light was just against me on this video. This week was my daughter Natalie's spring pictures, and so this past weekend I made it a priority to get the clothes all situated and get the spring clothes that we have and see what we have and see what we need to get and all of that. Well, anyway, I ended up with a full bag of donations, and what I didn't donate, I ended up selling to our local, I guess it's a consignment shop, and I made $50 towards getting Natalie a nice new outfit for spring pictures. So that was really great, and also it feels really good to be ahead on that, and I am actually about ready to break out the Easter stuff, and Easter is my favorite, so super duper excited for that. But if you missed my post on the community tab, then here is another reminder for you to go ahead and go through those seasonal clothing items. See what you got, see what you need, see what you can get rid of. So one reason this project ended up being pushed on the back burner for so long was not only because of other things I have going on, but this is kind of Wade's domain, my 4-year-old. This is kind of his space, and he's not much on giving it up for anybody. So it was really just complicated because he was wanting to watch TV, or he was wanting to do this, he was wanting to do that, and I kind of needed him out of the way. So we definitely had to compromise a lot throughout this, and it was complicated, but we made it through. But the reason that I mention that is because on this day I was about just done for the day. And for me, dusting is the worst, and I hate it. So that definitely added to it. Tell me how you feel. Do you guys like to dust? I like the satisfaction of it, but I don't like actually having to do it. One reason that I'm not much on dusting is surfaces like this that are unfinished, I suppose, where the fiber from my duster gets caught in the splinters of the wood. Yeah, that's not fun. That's going to wrap up day 1, and now we're coming back on day 2. We are going to get some more throw blankets washing because we have another beautiful day to take advantage of. Well, it's cloudy. I was worried it was going to rain on those blankets, but it ended up not raining. So, not until after I brought them in, of course. And so now we're going to pick back up on some more dusting. I almost forgot to dust all these pictures, and then I noticed.
My goodness.
That was another dark shot, but here we have a nice light shot, and you can't hardly see, but that little swoop line, yeah, that's like a big old nasty cobweb. So I was a little shocked to see that up in the corner. We're about to get into the part that I'm going to dread the most, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some baking soda fresh out the box right onto our little area rug here in the living room. And now I'm going to go in and vacuum off the furniture as best as I can, trying to get up as much crumbs and debris as I possibly can before going in and actually cleaning the furniture. I decided to go ahead and try out this hack that I saw. I think the first time I saw it was on Pinterest. And so we are just going to take my big microfiber cloth, and it's nice and wet, and then we're going to wrap it around this pot lid, and I used a rubber band to secure it on there, and then we are going to use that to scrub down the furniture. For the hack, the way that they did the same thing with the pot lid, but they have a tub of water with a dishwasher tablet dissolved in it, and they use that to clean. But I didn't want to use that product to clean the furniture, so I'm just using my Thieves all-purpose cleaner. And also not using a tub. I am just gonna go section by section, and I take my cloth off and I go and rinse it out really well, and then spray more of my all-purpose cleaner onto it. This took a lot of elbow grease, and it also didn't help that my couch was in desperate need of of this scrubbing, and so it was definitely trying to wear me out, and I was about over it at this point already. So not even gonna try to lie or hide that from you guys. You need the full transparency. This was not the most fun, but this works so well, you guys. Like, if your couch isn't in as bad shape as mine, it may not be as hard, so give it a try. It works so well. This is the last chair. Come on, we can do this. We can make it through. After this, I have to run and pick the girls up from school, so you guys are going to get to see what it looks like when it's been freshly done, when it's still wet, and then I'll show you what it looks like again when it's all dry. But the before and afters of this are insane. I am so thankful that that's over with. And now to go in and do, this is actually a slower vacuum, but we've got it sped up. And we're gonna get all of that baking soda vacuumed up, as well as all the dirt and debris and all the dog hair and all the other nasty, dusty things. I was trying hard to make sure that I get all of the dirt from this room into this vacuum so that I can show it to you guys at the end. And we pretty much do that. There is a point where my vacuum dies on me and I do have to sweep a little bit, but you guys are not going to believe how much dirt and dust and all of the things that we pull from just this room. The minute I flip the furniture, it's a party. It took absolutely no time for Wade to notice that these chairs were flipped over, and you'll see him come in. We are negotiating some fort building after I get finished up on filming on this day. And so yeah, he really enjoys when the furniture is flipped over. It is the perfect opportunity to build a fort. But with getting these floors clean, I find it the easiest in this room to work section by section. So I flip the chairs, vacuum and mop underneath of them, and then I'll flip the couch and do the same. Still having lighting problems, so apologies for how all of these shots end up going, but we are gonna get all of the crumbs and crust and all of this cleaned up. Underneath the couch wasn't so bad. There were really just a couple of potato chips and some sticky ickies on the floor. So yeah, let's just get this taken care of. I feel like this is the easiest way for me to clean this area of the couch because it's usually right up against the wall, and so it's hard for me to climb up behind it and do all of that. And so yeah, this isn't perfect because when you do flip it over, some of those crumbs do end up back in the front part of the couch, so you do have to vacuum that part out too. But I feel like this is just the easiest way to really get in there and get it all good. And here's where my vacuum died. She put up a good fight. She made it a good ways. And we are just going to finish this up with the broom. She's so much cleaner, but we're not done. But this is going to wrap it up for day 2. Check out this canister, all of the hair, all of the dirt, all of the I don't know what. See you on day 3. We're going to get started with getting the diffuser going, and this blend is called Hop To It. And it had a little bunny on the picture. Anyway, it's made with lime, tangerine, and peppermint. And I hadn't shown you guys this diffuser, so I thought I'd give you a little shot of it. I love it. It's supposed to look kind of like fire coming out of the top there. I love it. It's so cute. I'm gonna grab all of the blankets and pillows and bring them into the living room to put them where they actually belong finally. And so gonna get these pillowcases on the pillows and all these blankets folded and put away. Day 3 is like all the fun stuff. We get to do all the fun things. And baby, we earned it after all that scrubbing on this furniture and all the dusting and all the vacuuming and the mopping. Yeah, we definitely earned some fun.
This hair is not having it today. Oh!
With all the throw blankets and pillows, there was definitely a lot of static energy going on, and my hair just kept on clinging to me. And yeah, I was trying to have my hair down, not in a messy bun for y'all, so I went through it for you guys. Now to go through my spring decor, and this is definitely my favorite decor. I absolutely love decorating for spring, for summer. It's my favorite time of year. Everything is just so bright and pretty. Everything's alive. Everything is sunny. I love it. So just sorting everything out, and as you can see, it's a good time for everybody. The dogs, the littles, everybody has a good time when you break out the decorations. It doesn't look like it, but I know what I've got going on here, and it's pretty well organized, in my opinion. And so on to decorating. First up, I am gonna attempt to decorate this white stand, and it just does not go over very well for me. I am trying so hard.
I don't know what to do.
What?
I don't know.
You know?
Did I mention that I'm terrible at decorating? Yeah, I'm not very good at it. Just never really have had that great of an eye for it. Now, I love watching people do it. I absolutely love watching other people do it because a lot of other people are really good at it. But as you can see, this is about my best. And on the white stand, I feel like I really need like a big statement piece, you know, to go on that one side, because I don't want a whole bunch of stuff on it. I just want it to be balanced out. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you think of my decorating skills. But this isn't to influence you to decorate the way that I do. This is just to inspire you to try if you're like me and you're not the greatest at it. And also to encourage you to use what you have, because I used everything that I already had and made the most of it. And I was trying to put that heart stand up there under that white bucket. I end up coming back and swapping out my bigger one for the little one that I had in the kitchen. And the little one, see, look how that looks good. That looks good, don't it? Y'all gotta tell me that looks good. Now that could have easily been the end of the video, but I wanted to keep going, so we're gonna mess with this wreath here in the hallway, and we're also gonna clean up this cluttered bench and get this basket here, all of this moved out of here and where it's supposed to be. This is definitely one of my hot zones for clutter, and it is all the time ending up a cluttered mess, and I am trying to stay on top of it, but life happens. It's all right, but we're gonna make it pretty, at least for the sake of this video. I was finally over my little cotton stems that have been in this little wreath for forever now, and now I'm just going to add in these little hyacinth picks, and I don't remember what the other things are called, but they look pretty in here. And once again, I am not a professional decorator, wreath arranger, any of that, but I think she turns out pretty cute. What do y'all think? Adding this rug here in the laundry room from that mess in the hallway, and now I am just gonna put all the decor that I haven't used back into this bin, get this all organized back in here, and then we will move into the bathroom. This here is our main level bathroom, and it's basically the kids' bathroom, and it's definitely reflecting that on this day, as we have quite the slimy situation going on in the sink and on the counter here. And so we are just going to do this quick tidy up, and I am going to get the mirror and the counter and sink all wiped down and cleaned up. Check that out. That's slime. Yep. That's slime, and it's on the counter too, and it's fun. We're gonna have some fun. Now, originally I had thought that this was our charcoal toothpaste, but this moment, when I got to peel that off, I realized it was slime, and how satisfying this would be. Y'all remember last video when I told you can use old gift cards for cleaning? Here we are. And it's been a while since I've seen my barkeeper's friend. I'm so happy to have some of that on hand today. It worked really great to get this sink nice and polished up. Now for just a quick little dusting, all I'm going to really do is add my little lavender plant here. I don't really have much else that I can add in here for now. Hopefully with my Easter stuff, I can bring in some more spring Easter vibes into this room for the kids. But otherwise, that is going to bring us to the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that it motivated you to get the things done that you need to do. I'm going to leave you with some satisfying before and after shots so we don't forget where we came from, where we've been, and all that we've accomplished. Thank you so much for coming over and hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one. Take such good care of you. Bye. If you made it to this point in the video, leave me a flower emoji in the comments, but I decided to try and see what it would look like with a big old vase here, and the kids like it. I don't know how I feel about it. Y'all have to let me know. I still need to decorate the kitchen for spring, so if you guys want to see that, tell me in the comments below. Take care of you.